Welcome.
From STWF TV, it's the Chop Up. Get your gin and juice and fire one up with your boy.
Say, man, you got a joint?
No, not on me, man.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
It's time for the Chop Up.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome into the Chop Up on a Tuesday. I am Dale. We got Metawatt, the IRS.
Metawatt IRS, baby. We in here. Remember, dog, you can get one more extra dollar from me. You can put a little bit of extra hot sauce on that. You know, whatever you want, put on your Mexican, you know what I'm saying, cuisine. You know what I'm saying? With, Taco Tuesdays is all Tuesday.
Yes.
You can mix it up, man. I'm happy to see everybody tonight here on the Chop Up.
On the Chop Up.
Queens all night, no cry. You know what I'm saying? How you doing, Dale?
Tag your friends, tag your enemies, watch the show together. Have a good time, man.
Bobby, what's going on? Let me know what's going on in that basketball game, man. I've been watching a lot of basketball today. So shout out to the games that I was able to watch today via my telephone. Yeah, man. A couple blowouts. So hopefully, Bobby, your child's not getting blown out, or her team ain't getting blown out. So
yeah,
go. Yeah. They hard.
Okay. Well, hey, man. Look, we're gonna get into the Super Bowl, in particular, this halftime performance, because I've seen some things on the internet where it's people really enjoyed it. I've also seen on the internet where people did not enjoy it at all. So I'll definitely want to get everybody's takes, including the audience, because we want to know what you guys think about what your thoughts were about the Super Bowl halftime performance. Look, too, you said you wasn't going to watch the game, but I heard you did watch the game a little bit.
I watched the game, like literally, and it only made me want to finish watching the game when I seen that the score was not going to Kansas City Chiefs' way, because one, I was like a Kansas City Chief for the whole game, thinking they could miraculously come back. But
right.
It was crazy, and the game was on Tubi. Shout out to Tubi. I didn't have to do nothing crazy with the streaming process. I can just go right on Tubi and watch the whole game. Shout out to Fox for that as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Tubi is a Fox product and everything like that.
That makes sense.
And people, when you usually talk about Tubi, talk about how bad the movies are and the special effects and all that kind of stuff. But it worked out for Super Bowl. Like,
it worked out for the Super Bowl. No buffering. It was fire. It was good to see.
Yep, exactly, man. So, look, before we get into everything that goes on with the show and the foolishness that you all came to see, we have to talk about our King Cake giveaway contest. We did have a few winners already, and we want to share that info with you guys. We had our winner out of Baton Rouge here. You can see they are enjoying their king cake. It is legit. You can definitely win a king cake. So be sure that you're commenting and everything like that, and watching our shows and get your chance to win.
Absolutely. Eat your king cake like this fella here. My man ate it like it was a pie and left the last little bit for somebody. So hopefully that special somebody. Hopefully you don't leave it until Valentine's Day. I would start crying. We're not leaving that for your Valentine's Day in a couple of days. By then, man, the cake will probably be kind of hard.
That's right. That's right. So if you didn't know about the King Cake contest, go ahead and check this one out.
What is going on, people? It's your boy Chill Will. Jeff. It's Mardi Gras season, y'all, and you know what that means. It's time for King Cake. STWF TV is giving away 2 king cakes per week from Little Jay's Donut during Mardi Gras. All you have to do is subscribe to STWF TV on YouTube and comment on the STWF TV shows. Comment the most and get put into a drawing. The names are randomly selected every week. That's right. Get a taste of Mardi Gras this year with Little J's King Cake, located in Harahan, Louisiana. Check them out on Facebook at Little J's Donuts or at littlejaysdonuts.org. We'll be seeing you.
That's right.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Legit.
Man. You get your taxes in a couple of days. Remind yourself to go to Little J's Donuts and get you something sweet. You heard?
Yep. Look, man, all you gotta do is comment on the podcast. Like it's
Or you
pretty
can do
simple.
that too, man, if you want your chance for a free one. But more than likely, you know, we get a few winners. Some people won't not have the availability to win. So yeah, man. Hey, it's better spending your money, they said.
Yep. And hey, we had some winners from last week. Congratulations to Patrick Dollar and Jesse Murray, who are the winners from last week. Shout out to you guys.
Shout out to Pete Dollar. Take that.
Yep. All right, man. Let's get into the show. Coach Chill Will, how you, man?
What's up, man?
I'm all
What's
good.
the
Coach.
damn deal? Dale, since he ain't drop it.
I'm eating my tacos.
I
There
got
we
you.
go. There we go. It's Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Let's go, Coach.
On your cock.
Pull it up on a Tuesday.
On a Tuesday, baby. Why are you taking my drink?
Oh, somebody sipping your sip, Dale. Who's sipping your sip, Dale? We got Coach eating your tacos. We got somebody sipping Dale's drink.
Listen, T-Pain, he made a song about the bartender. All right. And I understand.
And a stripper.
I understand where T-Pain coming from. All right.
And a stripper. He's fond of the establishment.
He is. I had someone concoct a very nice drink. We call it a blueberry lemonade. Is that right? Blueberry lemonade?
Are you at the bar, motherfucker? He like he looked up at the
No,
bartender.
he's not at the bar. He has a bartender.
I'm
Hold
talking
on.
to my bartender.
Dale
What's
has a
this?
bartender. Whoever the bartender is, shout out to you.
Give me two more. Look, act 3. I'm
On his
gonna be
tab.
here a while.
It's good.
His
It's good though. I'm telling you.
That's what's up.
So, she keep looking at me like, "Oh, Dad, turn around." You know, okay. The camera's facing me, like it's not facing you.
Hey, tell him Valentine's Day's coming up. Listen here, I'm making these drinks for you. Listen here.
You know, I might be a little bit busy on Valentine. You know,
Bob,
might
leave me
be.
alone now.
What? What's
Keep the
wrong?
knife in the bar.
All right, man. So let's talk about it. The halftime performance at the Super Bowl. Was it the worst halftime performance of all time? Or, was it an okay one? Was it pretty good? I can tell you it was one of the most watched Super Bowl halftime shows ever, with 133.5 million viewers, according to Rock Nation. So
Listen here.
It's the Rock.
Listen here. It was all right. But here's the thing.
all right? Okay.
I said it was all right, but here's the thing. If you don't, which pretty much everyone did, but if you happen to not know the context of it, it's a very mediocre halftime show. But
Okay.
if you know the context in the beef and everything, yeah, he went crazy on that, man. He had his ex up there crip walking. He had a chain that was a little A minor. Like he just kept drilling, bro. Like, and the very end of it, you got the game over, as if it wasn't over months ago. The petty level, he broke the meter. He broke the petty meter. Petty Pendergrass, Petty Roosevelt, all that. He went to work though. I thought it was great.
Yeah, I saw a lot of explanation on the internet about this halftime performance. And it's I mean, do you agree? It's sort of like a joke, right? If you really need to explain it that much.
Right. Yeah, you got to explain it. But here's the thing, though, like to the people involved in the circles they're in.
Yeah. If you're inside the circle, you understand everything.
No explanation needed. And to be fair, some jokes are only for certain people.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
And so
I was the old man.
Huh?
You know, I knew about 2 of the songs that he performed.
That's a you problem. If you want to know more, you should just catch up. That's all. I'm sure you got a Spotify. You have to listen to our pod somewhere. It's all there. Apple Music, maybe? No?
I got Spotify. You know.
But do you have YouTube?
yeah, of course. I have the ability to learn all of these songs if I wanted.
Right. It was the access was there. It was about it was a willingness that was the problem. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's fine. But that means you starting off in a place where you weren't going to be very happy with this show anyway, because you're not a Kendrick guy, nor am I. I respect them, but I'm not a Kendrick guy.
I mean, listen, I thought differently when I thought the same at least when The Weeknd performed, but it turned out I knew a few of the songs, and then like his little maze thing was amazing, bro. Like
because he's more pop, and that's the thing that people don't realize about the halftime show is that it really is more for pop artists, and Kendrick isn't necessarily a pop artist. Yeah, this song has transcended rap into a pop level, but it is not a pop song. It's still a diss track, y'all. I mean, it calls the man a pedophile in this motherfucker. So, like, it's not a game.
But that's your top song, a diss track?
Oh, right. Which means your best work involved you shitting on somebody who has had greater success than you. But that's fine. He earned it. He earned what he earned. Drake got what he got.
Two, what you thought about the performance?
Yeah, you hit it right on the money. You said you're listening to him, a lot of the songs you didn't know, and that's what people look forward to when you see a Super Bowl halftime performer. Yeah, you see them giving out songs that you may know. Now, Kendrick has a few bangers that he could have pulled out, but this wasn't his title. This is the way he didn't want to go that way on Super Bowl Sunday. Even without the Drake situation, this man can put on whatever performance he wants to put on in terms of the music, in terms of the audience, in terms of all that. So, the performance rate, the viewership, first off, of course there's 133 million viewers. The haters were going to take a peek anyhow. Mm-hmm. We can talk about on the show how black and white it was, and that's pun intended because that's exactly what it was. Black and white. I just feel like, hey, it's a halftime performance, and if you didn't want to watch it, you could have easily went to the gas station, could have went to the bathroom, could have made another snack, another meal. This man here is history because you get to perform at the Super Bowl. I don't care who it is. Everybody talks about every year, oh, this person's trash, or this performance is terrible. You don't have to listen to it. You don't have to see it at all. But you just gave him the most viewership in the world because everybody's so divided. I guess when they're not divided, is watching the Super Bowl.
They just all wanted to see if he'd say it. That's why they watch, man. I'm telling you. They just wanted to say, is he going to call him a pedophile on national television? Is he going to do it? We all wanted to know. And he didn't drop the bar, but he did the A minor bar, so he dug in.
I mean, the entire crowd thing A minor.
Right. And he wore the jean suit, the Canadian tuxedo, all intentional.
Worst halftime performance is definitely. I wouldn't say it's the worst halftime performance.
No, he said U2. Look, he said U2. I thought U2 was the worst halftime performance.
Look, I remember the Who back when
we would say U2, and Dale's point just makes perfect sense. You would say we would all probably say U2 because there was no music that we knew from U2.
Right, which is kind of the same problem with this.
It's the same problem with Kendrick in a sense because we know Kendrick. It's like, all right, I'm gonna throw this, Will, and you can disagree with me if you. I want you to agree or disagree on it, or have a point on it. People talk in our era about Nas being that guy. Like Nas had music, Nas had bangers.
Yeah.
But how much of your guys would listen to Nas? Like
Yeah, Nas. Only my older heads. Only my older heads.
So I feel like Kendrick's in that kind of spoon where people older walk with him, listen to him. Young generation really, but of course the diss track, you know, has got everybody on the high because it's played everywhere. It's played everywhere. You play now, you probably go home from the bars and the clubs, and that's probably the last song that's played in like.
And it was probably the first when you. And it was probably the first when you got out there. Yes, 100%.
Right. So, and Nas is our guy, but you know what I'm saying. We gonna be real here and play and let a spade be a spade. A lot of people wasn't really playing Nas as much as you was playing your other rappers that you admired. Real talk, because what Kendrick spitting and what Nas is spitting, you know, some people need to be in the mood for that, you know, and. If your mood's not right, then you may not tune to it. You might like the club shit and all that. That's why a lot of people appeal to Drake. You know what I'm saying? And what he did. But for all this to go down and then you're in Australia having your own tour, you missing America, baby. You should have been at the halftime show last night, Drake.
I mean, for real though, like I think more people would have known his songs.
No, absolutely. More people would have had the songs. It would have been the best Super Bowl ever. All that stuff, because everything that Drake, for the most part, everything that Drake puts out, everybody knows.
Yeah.
Don't nobody want to hear Hotline Bling at a halftime show?
Wait, what?
So don't nobody want to hear Hotline Bling at a halftime show?
Well, we talked about maybe the older generation and how their reception was to the Kendrick Lamar performance. So, Coach, let's get your perspective on it.
I liked it, and it had nothing to do with Drake.
Okay.
I liked it for the context clues that he threw out there.
Yeah.
You know, the Samuel Jackson is Uncle Sam. Loved it.
That was fun.
Nice spin of it, and he narrated the entire event. I like the idea of how he he put a little bit of the a little pop culture in there, when they had everybody in the red, white, and blue, kind of reminded me of Squid Games, which a lot of people watches. That part of it. Yeah, oh yeah.
Ridiculous.
Them representing, the red, white, and blue as far as the flag and stuff like that. The stage as the prison yard, where it's out there harmonizing and things of that nature. And I also liked it for the fact of some of the dialogue that it seemed to have generated in certain circles that I'm in. I was somebody asked the question today, what is the Black culture? And it was a lot of different answers, but for me, my perspective on it as far as the Black culture is it's generally fluid. It's inconsistent at times. I would also like to say that it can be biased. Sometimes people try to be the Black culture police within a community. That's nobody has authority to try to dictate what somebody else's quote unquote Black experience is.
Dictating. What's up, Jake?
What's happening? What I miss?
We'll talk about the Black experience, Jake. Can you go ahead and jump right in?
Came in at the perfect time.
Y'all
jump right in.
Leave my guy alone, man.
Did you bring your crayons?
Well, I mean, this one time. I'm just kidding.
One time.
Yeah, but no, you good, man. That was funny as hell.
I jumped in at the wrong topic.
Nah, you right on time, brother. But
on time.
But when I asked them that, nobody responded to that, because that's part of the issue is, for me, I think it in itself, I had a little sense of pride, because if you know the history of hip hop, it was made for dialogue, for us to speak from one another outside of the quote unquote borders. And no matter, and it's always about perspective. And everybody, we got 3-4 different perspectives, even on, amongst us. It's how the individual perceives it. But I do like the idea of him, if I'm not mistaken, he was asked to not do the song, and he teased it, and just like, I was at an early young age when hip hop was the nucleus of my life. I'm gonna put my nose at this establishment. You're not gonna tell me what I can and can't do, and he did it. And so that's that. I had a little sense, like a little beacon of pride in my heart when he did that.
Oh, we can't have nice things.
We can't have nice things, but on cue, a lot of people, it is generational. For me, Kendrick Lamar, I was introduced to him by my oldest daughter when her freshman year of college. I didn't know too much about him, but she schooled me on him. I'm not saying he in my top 5 all time, but I listened to him. I just think some of the pushback I saw was that I didn't agree with is, I didn't like it. A lot of us, if I have to say it like that, we didn't like it for different illegitimate reasons, but then some of the others didn't like it because it was unfamiliar to them.
Yeah, I mean,
but my point is,
all come down to.
Yeah, and I'm like, you can't. You've been biased at that point. Like we just said, we just talked about the Who, U2, different artists that we just talked about. All of us on here, we're musically inclined. We're familiar with the artwork from those artists, but you couldn't. I don't think you need to thumb your nose at it just because you can't relate to it or it's something that you're not familiar with. You can't have it your way 100% of the time, all the time. And we're supposed to be a melting pot, as a lot of people try to proclaim. That includes music as well. Sorry, so long-winded, fellas.
We need the man. I like how you just portrayed that all scrolled out, man. This man right here is the #1 man in rap, and he's from the West Coast, dog. Hey, when's the last time we was able to say that shit? Now the West don't have rap in the chokehold. The South, I feel like the South still, reigns supreme. But this man right here, he's on the ladder right here. And hey, this may be the last time he performs in the Super Bowl, but he made it worth his while. He's gonna be. He writes Super Bowl halftime performances. He gonna be there, rather you like it or you don't. He'll be there.
Also, I just speaking to the cultural part of it all, I like the imagery of putting out the red, white, and blue because basically this entire concert, albeit brief, is about Black culture. And he basically also let them know that Black culture is still very much American culture.
Right.
It's not just our culture. It's America's culture. Like that's how transcendent the Black race is. And so I love that he put that on display. I actually think now that like maybe he kept the tone of it kind of low so that those type of imagery and things would stand out. He wanted that to lead, which I can respect that. Man,
he spoke to the audience that he wanted to speak to.
Right. And he didn't bring the crew and the entourage up there. You get it. He didn't do all that, man. And that's too short.
I think he did that for them.
What happens when you do it the way you did it? It's gonna be short.
Okay.
I think he also didn't purposely didn't bring too many people up so that they all wouldn't be tied to it and they could still have their own opportunities in the future because he knows that if they didn't want to play it and he played it, that he's probably not coming back. So
one and done.
Jake, you got any thoughts about the halftime performance there, Jake?
What was that?
Any thoughts about the halftime performance?
Well, on a chop up about a year ago, we were naming off our top 3 rap artists that we like personally, and Kendrick was on my list. I personally enjoyed it every second of it. I did not go into the full detail and depth that you guys did about noticing the imagery because it's foreign to me, and that's fine. But I guess I wasn't.
We're gonna get you up to speed, Jake.
I guess I wasn't so inclined on the choreography. It just didn't seem very, normal-esque of Kendrick, which, listening to you guys, that was the point. So, but no, I enjoyed it because I love his music, and I had absolutely every intention of watching it and enjoying it, no matter if it was good or bad. And my fellow color are a little bit ignorant to the fact that they just don't like it because of whatever reason, or they're too old to understand. But I don't like when people are saying, don't challenge my intelligence and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, you just don't want to like it because it's not what you wanted. And if you don't want it, if that's the reason you don't like it, then you're weird. If you say, that's just not my flavor, then all right, cool. Then that's why you don't like it. But don't say it was the worst halftime Super Bowl ever, because you say that every year that it's not something you want. It's just weird. I personally enjoyed the hell out of it. I loved it.
Great philosopher once said, people fear what they don't understand.
Yeah.
Hate what they can't conquer.
We're definitely going to the crayon next year, and we're definitely going to crayon.
Oh, they're picking out of that box for sure.
Now I gotta show my metalhead here though. Next year, where the Super Bowl is, it is Metallica HQ. I'd absolutely love to
it's not happening, Jake. They're not playing.
I don't give a fuck. I still got to hope and pray. Considering where they are, it's a possibility, but it's probably not going to happen.
It's not happening.
I know one person that will not be performing next year at the Super Bowl, and it's this person, Kanye West.
That's a hell of a segue, Dale.
Perfect picture.
This mofo went nuts. Okay. Kanye West put together a commercial telling you to go to Yeezy.com, where he was selling Nazi merch, a white t-shirt with a black swastika on it. He's tweeting, I'm a Nazi. Twitter has censored his post now. They took down the Yeezy.com before
crazy, y'all.
Before I could get my shirt. Get
my shirt. All right, y'all. I'm gonna play devil's advocate here, and I'm gonna make a case for why he ain't gone crazy at all. This is actually the most logical, insane thing Kanye's done in a very long time. You ready?
Yeah.
He's always been a brilliant marketer, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's just officially catering to the base that he has left. That's
so
it.
Now he's going to come out with a Nazi album?
I don't know about that, if it's going to be a Nazi album, but, it'll definitely have some undertones. He might pick a beat and sample it from like a real old racist-ass song or some shit. Like, who knows? But all I know is that now he's just catering to who is left of his base. His original base wasn't that, but he lost most of his original base doing crazy shit over the years. So now he's just sticking with the people who stick with him. He's got new friends, y'all. That's all.
Yep, his children.
That's the problem. But I think he knows that people will leave them alone. They love Kim. As long as Kim got a fat ass, them kids are safe.
Just like that.
Kim to the rescue. Okay. So yeah, I'm glad he did take down the website and everything like that. But we gotta see what's gonna happen next with this I'm a Nazi stuff.
Mom, hey, listen here. You can't end a segment like this without getting my 15 seconds of thought on this.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Will knocked it right off the head, man. Marketing, but I'm gonna take it with an extra twist. He knows after that fucking Kendrick Lamar performance, this would make the people that didn't like the performance happy as hell. That's all I'm gonna say about it.
That's a valid point. That's a valid point.
And he's willing to. Kanye's a guy And he knows that there's millions of people that are his color in this world that can't take the bullets that he's taking right now. We're not in that position. And he's going to continue, in family and all that stuff, continue to take bullets. It's not a good way to end life or live life, but this is him. I'm not going to buy a Nazi shirt ever, Kanye. Never. Never, ever, ever, ever. And I'm not going to throw my Yeezys that I got on the way right now because you're selling me Nazi merchandise. But what I am going to say to you, Kanye, is you pushing a lot of buttons, brother. The next button may be your last, man. We don't want it to be that way. Man, I don't. But,
hey, one of them buttons is the eject button, so he needs to chill the fuck out. Like, Mom Duke said, but then Kim is stuck defending her children to me and kids. Can you tell my mother had no problem beating up children? But nah, Kim, honestly, I feel like most kids and most people view their kids as sympathetic. Like they feel bad that those kids have to deal with.
Yeah, they're probably nuts also, in that house.
With those two parents, they're well versed. They'll be okay.
Anything is at the top of the cake. Not gonna throw nothing out there at Kim, but I mean, you can still look up what she did years ago.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not as crazy as it is now. And it's not crazy as it is now than it was then. Because back then, yeah, you had one of those tapes you got slandered the fuck out of. But nowadays, they both crazy.
It don't matter what Kanye says or does. Them kids can still Google a whole tape of their mom sucking Ray J's dick. Like, it's not going to be like, they're already going to have to deal with a bunch of shit, man. They just added more. Like, let's just hope they don't turn out to be serial killers. Yeah.
As Bobby said, hopefully the mental health gets checked out. Let's see when we'll see Kanye getting this shit.
What? Dad, I just paid attention to your backdrop.
Hey.
Damn. You threw me out. Okay, I know what I was about to say. So, I'm going to look at it from this perspective, too. While I don't agree with Kanye did and the way he's acting out. But what was that, 2-3 years ago when he had that meltdown, when he started calling out a certain demographic that controls the entertainment industry? Yes. I think this is just his continuation of him still being angry how everything, getting it all off his chest, because they've always said if you want to make it in the entertainment industry, show business, anything like that, there's 3 doors. You had to either do some P. Diddy stuff, sacrifice a family member, or you don't make it. And it's always rumored right after he blew up and he started taking off was, he lost his mom on freak surgery. And him probably thinking, well, if y'all took my mom for me to get to this certain point and then y'all still came for me, now he on Score Stories. That's the way that I'm perceiving him. I'm not saying that, again, I don't agree with anything that he's doing in regards to this, but that can be his way of acting out.
Yeah. There you go. Where's his mom? Where's his mom? Where's his dad? That's what I always ask in these situations. You can get so rich that you get out of touch. Somebody needs to bring you back there.
Yep. I've got a childhood friend. He's done very well for himself, but he's an asshole. And I feel sorry for him. Probably good. He did something that he kind of did something disrespectful to someone that I care about. So it's probably good I don't see him right now. I'll probably punch him in his fucking face, but still.
Yeah.
Anthony, you should be the man to do it, dog. Set it up.
Celebrity boxing match.
I got my money in my hand.
Here's one more person that will not be performing at the Super Bowl next year. Diddy is being sued by a street performer for allegedly raping him. This goes back to 2011, looks like.
This dude's a menace, man.
Get in line, buddy.
God damn, he's a menace.
The accuser
he needs to be castrated.
He claims that Diddy invited him to a party at his New York City home where he allegedly forced him to have sex. The lawsuit alleges that Diddy gave the accuser alcohol and drugs before assaulting him. So, of course, he's seeking damages and emotional stress, pain and suffering and all that stuff. But Diddy's reps have not commented on any of these allegations. So this is just
I have a question.
The latest.
I have a question.
Okay.
Whatever happened to the accusations of Keefy D saying that P. Diddy paid him to knock off Pac? Did they just stop?
That what happened?
That Keefy D. Yeah, he got Pac killed. That's just.
Well, they arrested some guy, right? And they had somebody in custody for the.
That's Keefy D.
Listen,
that's Keefy D.
That only happened because that's what the media wanted you to steal. The media wanted the coach. Oh my God, this is great poetry right here. They wanted to sweep it under the rug, but people kept talking about it, and then one person after another kept talking about it. I think Diddy, with all this happening, and I'm sorry, last week I did say he may get out of jail this year. He ain't getting the fuck out. He ain't getting the fuck out. And I say that to say this. We say all these top guys in the game are controlled. And they're the lead runners because that's what the people make control the industry. You know what I'm saying? In terms of the music or how Diddy was doing in life. Tupac. Everybody wanted to know for years who killed Tupac. And though people had some theories that it may have been Diddy, nobody personally came out and said anything about Diddy, about the situation. And then Keefy D does it. And then they go arrest somebody else who wasn't Diddy. Then Diddy gets hit with this shit right here. Yeah, Diddy, man, you doing too much, dog. This is like the basketball version of Jimmy Butler right here. He's doing too much. We shipping your ass out of here. Only thing for Jimmy Butler is he's a Golden State Warrior and there's great palm trees down there. Similar to Miami, but yeah, LA. I'd rather be at LA than Florida anyway. But yeah, Diddy done, dog. Diddy has he's already lost the key to the city.
Yeah, this is a whole new meeting to Diddy, Bob.
So
so they've all, there's also been rumors, and you would hear people say that he did all this because he felt like he couldn't be touched because a lot of people felt like he was the feds. What if, just what if, because this is a chopper, we like to talk about this type of shit. Mm-hmm. What if it comes out as they're going through all these releasing of these FBI files and all this stuff like that?
That's coming up, coach.
Just saying.
That's coming up, coach. That's coming up. Look, I'd be interested to see if any of that's in there, like in the stuff that you're gonna release. Like, let's do it.
Because you got to think, Pac had a following, man. A lot of people try to say he's a studio against blah blah blah. Again, take stuff out of context. Listen to the message. He was a movement that was happening. And the youth was rising, and they came and they snuffed him out at his pinnacle.
We would listen to. He was somebody we would listen to.
Yep. And as we always know, any of our quote unquote black leaders, they have a tendency to get executed.
Yeah, they get put down before they get too big.
These guys.
I'm gonna get out my soapbox, man.
No. You open Pandora's box. And Anthony just did a little bit too. So the same person killed Tupac and Biggie. I'm gonna keep it like this: Tupac and Biggie. The object of the game at the end was that one of them was supposed to kill one another, not only with the rhymes, but that was supposed to happen. And it didn't happen that way. Because we talk about Biggie and Pac, but we already knew Biggie was kind of Biggie. He to the people, he was a rapper. Like he wasn't in the streets doing crazy stuff. Like he wasn't like that. Tupac carried that persona, but he started carrying that persona when he started chilling around people. Maybe that grew the persona on him. And playing Bishop and Juice, man, you got to carry that persona. He
also played Bishop and Juice in real life when he shot a cop. So he was not.
Yeah, that's true.
He was about it.
So
once he did that, he was solidified. Like, oh, he shot a cop. All right.
That was always my argument part right there, Will. Whenever people try to say he was a studio, I'm like, he shot a cop, even though he didn't know these people, but he just saw a brother getting beat by two dudes of another ethnicity, and he acted right then and there.
Yeah. Okay.
To
so
me, he was made right there.
They were cops that the cop that he shot.
They were off duty.
No. So that's the thing right there. He took that box, like, you seen your brother, friend, blah, blah, blah. But if he knew they were cops, would he have shot at him?
It doesn't make a difference. He shot to save somebody.
No, I know. I'm just asking a legit question.
Yeah, maybe, probably not. Who knows?
You know what I'm saying? Hey, if I had a gun and I see my man's getting hit in that gun, I probably would have did the same thing. But then, cops, whatever. But back to what I was saying, ultimately, Biggie and Pac, they were so cool, and then they ended up not being cool because of people on both sides. They was not going to ever kill each other. Rap was the art and the poetry of it, and I think that's all what stood, and people on the sides of them didn't get in the way.
They killed Biggie because Biggie had the only real answer to the question, did Biggie kill Pac? And Biggie kept telling people, no, I didn't kill that motherfucker. No, I didn't get him killed. And they were like, all right, well, we need this to be the facts. So we got to remove Big because he's the only one who knows the truth that he didn't do it.
That, and they say that he started noticing how Diddy was moving, didn't like it, and then he started putting all of his writing credits and everything into his children's names because he was about ready to make his exit. And as this dude, and as they always say, an artist is worth more dead than alive.
Yeah. Way more dead than alive. So.
Yeah.
Hey, Whitney.
Hey, what's up, Whitney?
What's good with you?
My man Diddy, man, they gonna keep on piling up on him, man. They're gonna keep piling up on him. And the week after I said he may get out in 2025, they heard this podcast and they say, yo, T, we got something new for you this week.
Don't pile up on him. He likes that. Anyways, this baby oil in the picture is crazy.
Yeah, it's throwing me off.
Maybe this next performer can actually perform during the Super Bowl and bring everybody together. She's done it before.
I
Let's see.
I knew it. I'm out.
Beyonce. We did not talk about her winning the Grammy for Country Carter, but she did bring home that Grammy there for Country Album of the Year. Now, there are a certain segment of folks who's pretty upset about this news, and
he took her jobs.
They don't really like it. Okay, they're saying, "Hey, Beyonce's Cowboy Carter is not country," and the Grammys is political or whatever, and they should not be doing this kind of thing. So, but this is the first ever time we've seen a black person win Grammy for the country music.
Wait, bro didn't win it for Tipsy?
Huh?
Bro didn't win it for Tipsy?
No, I don't think he did.
That's
crazy. I didn't see anything about that. Mm-hmm.
That's the only song they allow him to play fucking everywhere he goes. It's so popular. That's nuts.
Now that song used to be just like a total rap song. Am I right?
I think so. Then he turned it.
Like it came out a few years ago, and they re-released it with this kind of country twang.
He remixed it.
Yeah,
it wasn't his song.
Okay.
Listen here,
right.
Man. Listen here. When was the Grammys, everybody?
I want to say it was a week before last week. So yeah,
fits right into the February dialogue. Black History Month.
Yeah.
And Beyonce winning Country Album of the Year, where a lot of the blacks trashed her goddamn Country Album of the Year. Except for the girls. The females don't count. The Beehive, we know, is live and true. We know we got a few guys in the Beehive, but I don't know too many guys in the Beehive. But to this right here, yeah, I would be sick too. I would be sick too if I was people that listen to country on the daily and she won the award. I would be pissed off. Hell yeah.
Get the crayons. Now, do you do you understand the significance of the shot of her and Swifty?
No. Help me out.
Swifty, the other pariah in the genre, who started off country and then got booted when she went pop. They don't accept her anymore. So
I had no idea Taylor Swift was country at one point.
When she started, she was country.
That's neat.
And the minute she turned pop, the Country Association literally put out a fucking press release saying, "Yeah, we wish her the best. She's great, but she's no longer considered country."
Done.
Well,
you got to bounce. You got to go.
Are you boxing tonight, Will? Are you boxing? Are you looking to go 15 rounds? In a good way though. Because earlier you I'm trying to think of what you mentioned, man, and it just hits this just at home, like acceptance, like, and then now Taylor, from the Black America, we are America. It's just not just blacks, it's America. Right. Taylor Swift, somebody not in the genre listens to her music, and then people hear that, and then now she can't be country no more. Like, goddamn, you can't slip off. This is what artistry does. You perform, you give new art, rather it's country, pop, hip hop. And
to be fair, though,
you got to do for it, go do it, dog.
To be fair, I do understand, like, there being genre. It's art, right? So let's keep it in the art realm. If you make a painting with watercolors versus a painting with acrylic, those are different art styles. And so they're judged differently. So I understand. Like, look, if it's their little club, if they don't think she belongs in there, they can think that she got the award already. They can't change that shit. So like, she got the award. You can't force people to accept, but they gonna have to just deal with it. Like, and she just she just showed herself. Like, look, I can dominate in any area I want. So,
but this is the dope thing too.
Absolutely.
This is what people do. Like, people try to put the vibe by people talking about Taylor and Beyonce, trying to pit them at odds with each other. But to hear,
I think they're cool. No, I think they got. I think they're like this.
It's good for people that may be blind to the thought to see that here, because I definitely ain't giving no hug and no smooch, kiss on the cheek if I ain't cool with you. If I don't rock with you,
nah, they're both bosses. They're both lady ass bosses, and they know it. Like, they run their immediate domain. They run that shit.
Hey Dale, before you ask, because I know you're dying to ask me what I think about it, because you always do this to me. I'm not that kind of white guy. I hate country music.
Really?
Yeah.
No, he's the kind of white guy who loves fucking death metal.
That's too bad, Jake.
I listen to way too hard of music to like anything that's anywhere close to country.
You kind of disappointed me here, Jake.
Damn, I listen more country than Jake. Okay, I guess.
No, yeah, you do.
There's in fact country, so yes.
There's no lick of country in my albums at all. I absolutely hate the genre. I think it's stupid. I don't give a shit if you ran out of beer, you lost your dog, and your truck broke down. Because by the end of the song, everything.
You sound such like a boomer.
Yeah. Also, like the topic of lyrics in death metal is no fucking better. They just scream it.
They just scream.
It's just as emo as those.
No. See. Now you're acting like the people that don't like Kendrick. All because you don't understand it doesn't mean you hate on it.
Oh no, I understand. Oh, you forget I'm half white.
But we just listened to your whole synopsis.
You forget, sir.
But the mosh pits where the dudes be dancing and kicking each other and all that kind of crap. I saw black dudes in there like beating up white people. Dale, you're delving into the black metal scene. No, it's not that.
No, there's mosh pits in the white. What are you talking? This dude is out of his mind right now.
No, I got plenty of examples, but this isn't the right podcast for it.
I'm just saying that there
All right.
is.
We're keeping it.
Why? It's too dark. Is it too dark, Jay?
Nah, he just thinks he has an authority on this one, and he's just saying random shit.
No, I do, because Will's hardest music that he's ever listened to is Linkin Park. I don't want to hear it from you.
You're wrong. That's just, it sucks.
That's hard music I listen to right there, Linkin Park. That's it.
I used to be a big Korn guy, big Slipknot guy. Trust me, it gets harder than fucking Linkin Park, you weirdo.
That's still not hard.
They're pretty hard to me. You know, they're like.
And you play a lot of video games like Madden and all that, you get adapted to some of these artists and want to listen to some of these.
That part. That's how it happened. That's how it happened, honestly. That's where it started.
Real talk. Hey, I was that guy too when I played video games. Like, listen here. Let me get some of this, man. You know what I'm saying? Hootie and the Blowfish and all that shit. Wherever the hell they are. But you know.
All right. Now, back to country. All right. Because the good folks out there in CMT Music Awards, they just saw this crap and they was like, shut it down. There will be no music awards this year.
Mm-hmm.
We are not going to have no Beyonce up here winning some music award for country. All right. So at this time, I should probably turn this segment over to somebody a little bit more qualified than me. Okay. So I'll be right back here, and we'll talk to.
He got props coming.
He going crayons, y'all. It's his taco.
Oh man, my man's here. Fidel, man. Like, share, and subscribe, man. SCWF TV.
Man, don't come out here with no hood, man.
And just to let everybody know, Carrie Underwood has the most awards at the CMT Awards in the history. Oh my God! Lord.
Oh, not Ruckus.
Ruckus.
Yo, he really just missing the eyebrows, honestly, if we're being.
That's right.
They don't want you up there messing with them good people.
Hey, screenshot this shit right now.
Oh, man.
Uncle Ruckus would not like to see Beyonce win any more country music awards. Thank you very much.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Yo, I know a dude who really is like the Ruckus though. Like he be going hard ER. He's fully black, hard ER when he called like just it's reckless, bro. Like if you get into an argument with him, he'll just be like dumb and then hard ER. Like, yo, it's wild. Full black man. I was like, yo, what is your problem, man?
All right. Now, in other news, Google Maps. If y'all pull up Google Maps right now on your phone, and go down to the Gulf, there will be a new name for the Gulf. That is right. We told you a few weeks ago, Trump was going to rename the Gulf of America, and that's what's on Google Maps right now.
He's not wrong.
He did it.
Why do we care about this?
He did it.
I'm seeing the theme on tonight's show, man. What's up with this theme tonight, Dale? You doing it in February? Come on, man.
In February with the white box. Why, Dale? Why?
We want to grow, but not for those reasons.
That's right.
Hey, for everybody to be a little bit happier on that situation, when you zoom all the way in, you see Gulf of America. But if you zoom out a little bit, it's Gulf of Mexico. So
everybody.
Worlds.
Yep. Everybody should be happy.
That's what it comes down to, right? As long as we just get to see different things
on
the phone.
Hold on. So we're on this right now before we get to the next thing. I heard we got Canada got smoke. Raisin and potato salad, baby.
Raisins.
So Canada and America got smoke.
Say again, too?
There's beef between Canada and America?
Yeah. on
listen here.
Canada and Mexico.
Oh man, listen here.
It's not both neighbors.
No, we can't be cool no more, Sean. You from Canada, Sean? I'm riding with America. You heard?
You know where my loyalty lies.
You like Canada? You got Canadian baseball teams. You like? Man, go back to Canada, Jake.
All right,
that's crazy.
Now, Coach alluded to this earlier, but the FBI is said to be declassifying a bunch of items soon. Once this guy gets into office.
Let's go, Patel.
Yeah. So we're talking about 9/11 files,
Yep.
Epstein files,
Yep.
JFK assassination.
Yes.
Robert F.
There's
Kennedy.
14,000 missing pages of the JFK file that they just found. That was supposed to be released back in 1992.
Okay. They're supposed to release the Senator Robert F. Kennedy killing, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s killing, and COVID-19 origins, and also UFO information.
So hold on, we're about to find out about all of this year.
Yes, they say within the next few days. It's got certified as the
Y'all
FBI.
adorable, man. Y'all so cute.
Oh shit, fellas and ladies, man. Oh man, listen here. Cat started it, marinated the pot, and now we're here with the pot officially boiling and something being put in the pot. What are we putting in the pot, fellas? Oh man.
A bunch of a folder filled with pages completely outlined in black. They're not telling us shit. Watch. They're not gonna give you nothing. No chance. They're gonna release the files, but all the files are still gonna be redacted.
That's my
That's what they always
anarchist
do.
best friend.
You said what?
So that's my anarchist best friend right there talking.
Yeah, it's the truth, bro. I'm telling you, they're not gonna give you anything. They said this before with the UFOs. Then we opened a bunch of UFO pages, and the shit said basically nothing.
But at the very least, you got to be hopeful for the Epstein files.
Yeah, I think they're not gonna let everything be known in there, but some of the things that we're gonna know. I'll try to get into that thing.
The Epstein file might be the scariest one because that implicates all the most powerful people, basically on the planet, or at least in America. They're not gonna let that go out there.
You don't think so?
Crumble. System will crumble.
And you know what they're doing to the system right now?
If they're taking it, then yeah, okay, I guess you want to take it. But it just gonna. Well, what do you think the results are gonna be if we find out 9/11 is an inside job? I think that's gonna play out.
I think the Bushes better.
I think a lot of people gonna be surprised.
I think the Bushes better go the next plane smoking. The Bushes better be on that plane.
5/9/11. They'll just use a patsy. The real monster's already dead. Cheney. He was the real monster.
Okay.
UFOs is true. They hear my Dave Chappelle voice.
Senator Durbin. He's a senator. He is actually the one that's been blocking the release of the Epstein files.
Dick Durbin.
And when asked,
be fun to follow that paper trail.
Oh, absolutely. Because during Patel's confirmation hearing, I forgot the Congress lady's name that was asking him. She says that she's been trying to get it released since 2020, I think, or probably before. No, I take it back, way before that.
Okay.
And she gets blocked, and she named this guy. So I went and looked and found some audio and video of him standing on his soapbox, not wanting to release it. So he's protecting some powerful people.
Okay.
Here's my thing, and I don't want to turn into anything political, but it may. Do you think if a certain current president was on that list, it would have been released by now?
No.
No. There's too many names. There's just too many. It's too many people who are in power. It's Bill Gates, it's Bezos, it's all of these.
So my question, if he's got a guy that he handpicked to be his FBI director and saying that that's what he wants to do on day one, and he knows that, then
he's not involved.
I don't think he's involved.
No, he stated multiple times he's not involved. He did not go to the Virgin Islands and any of that. He did not know about any of this shit that he was doing. Something like he was saying. He was saying it.
Right.
I like the way that all this shit's burning down right now, to be honest. Because me myself, I'm being selfish in this situation. I ain't got a tax return in 4 or 5 years. And then my taxes go up every fucking year. And when you look up and you see just on an annual basis, there's $50 billion unaccounted for with no bookkeeping entries at the Treasury Department. So the money is just being washed. I got questions.
Hold on.
Burn this bitch down.
They do. Yeah.
And I understand the questions, but, and this is your resident anarchist here saying this, but like, this is the same exact conversation when we're talking about firing a great coach like, let's say, Tomlin. Because like everybody's like, yo, fire, get rid of him. Okay. But then what? Because 90% of the time that creates a power vacuum, which is far more dangerous than what's actually happening now. That means the next people who take over start over with a whole new agenda. I don't know where this ends. Like the people in power are too strong. There's too much money. And obviously that seems like, oh, then don't try. Nah, try. But burning everything down, it may just end up then a dictatorship is next. That's not better. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, we could definitely take down, or let's say we can reuse this phrase.
It gotta go. Hold on. It's gotta go down. And I'm only gonna say it because the president said it. Make America great again.
Yeah, but
make it great again. Listen here.
Somebody catch this.
Fire down to the ground. Now listen here. That's what you said, right? This is the slogan.
If you go burn everything, but that what gets built in its place will not be determined by us.
And it was never determined by us, so I'm not surprised at that.
Yeah.
So go vote, everybody. And I tell you.
Yeah. What'd you just say, too?
Go vote.
Get off your asses and do what you're supposed to do, and stop blindly voting. Just because my family always voted this way, or I vote straight tickets, quit being fucking lazy. That's why you got people like Mitch McConnell, old ass, in Senate falling downstairs and shit, making decisions for us. Because people are lazy ass voters.
Voting is a great message, but like, let's say an example, your party doesn't even allow the best candidate in, which is what the Democratic Party did with Bernie Sanders. They played him. So it's like, voting matters, independent, but they also know that voting matters, so they take advantage of that as well and don't give you candidates worthy of even voting for. We voted between a crazy person and a ham sandwich this year, guys. Like that's what we did.
The revolution should not be televised.
Yeah,
you're right.
That's because there won't be TVs. They're all gonna get stolen.
We need
the question is though, which one was the crazy one?
You got to be 35 to get in, and you can't be 55. You got to be in between it.
Hey! All right now.
No. I'm not saying age cut off or some shit, but
they need to be age cut off. Yes.
No. To Whitney's defense, you got to have some type of testing or something. Something got to happen.
That part.
In order.
Some type of cognitive test.
Hey, you know what? Make them take the same test they make citizens take to become citizens, immigrants take. Make them take that test. Because
65.
I like that idea. I like that.
Once you hit the retirement age, that's it.
No, because some people should retire, but there's a lot of people that like Tom Brady that can still play. So therefore, you should have a test to see where the natural strength is of a female or male in this case to go up in that.
I'm with having a cap on the age too, because at some point you just become like Belichick on the Patriots. That message ain't working no more. You're not from this time even. Your whole everything you believe was built in a different era, different time. So no, get out.
So who represents the old people? Who represents the old people though? They have no representation at that point.
You got representation. You vote like everybody else.
Time out. They have representation now when they're not being taken care of. So it just doesn't. we should probably try to reevaluate this.
Yeah,
But
I'm saying, if you open up that Pandora's box, then they're going to say, well, what about the people that are young in their 20s, don't know what the fuck they're doing? They shouldn't be voting. They shouldn't be represented. It can go on either side of the spectrum.
You talking about the voting of it? They shouldn't be voting. Yeah, probably not. Dumb motherfuckers at 21.
No, I'm talking about actual running for office.
Yeah, I don't think at 20s. No, there should be a minimum age that you have to be. I think 35 still works, and there should be a maximum age.
It's like you got to be 35 at least to be the president. Yeah,
that sounds like you putting them in the back in the extra bedroom in the back of the house.
That's a presidential window. We got requirements to go away to war, to smoke cigarettes, to drive cars. Why don't we have? I don't understand.
That's why I like the idea that you. I think Will have said the some type of testing mechanism. Show that that a citizen that an immigrant would have to pass to be a citizen. Because if you can't pass that test, why are you running this country?
Hold on, listen here. Speaking of running the country, there's some news. I was gonna kind of say it for the pod perspective tomorrow, but it does have something around what we're talking about right now. Remember a few months ago when I was telling you fellas that a certain somebody may run for office and everybody was like, hell to the fucking no?
Who, The Rock?
No.
The Rock?
No. Stephen A. Smith.
Oh, yeah.
So news came out, and he actually spoke on the presidency. And he said a couple quotes from Stephen A. Smith. He says, first quote, the funniest one of all time, I believe I could be any candidate on that poll. But he is open to run for the president of the United States in the 2028 presidential election. But he says only one condition would help him do that. He said, I have no desire to do this, but assuming that I'm well off and I have lots of money and money is no longer a concern, I will run. So into this world, we talked about all this extra shit we just talked about, and then that man's on your ballot in 2020
existence. Yeah, I mean, at this point, with who we got in there, fucking,
why not? Why not?
New Senate's median age is 64.7. Yeah, there you go.
Retire. Go home.
It should be the same. Should be the same for. I will vote for Shaq.
See, y'all are all saying this because y'all not anywhere close to that age. I'm finna be 52 years old. That's 12 years from now.
And do you think you should be a president?
If I can do the job, yeah.
Yeah, if you can do the job, yeah, absolutely.
Right, and you'd still be in the window. You got 12 more years. That's 2 terms. Got it. Even if you lose one.
Y'all see the nice 64-year-old on the street. Y'all didn't know she was 64. Y'all would beat the meat off her.
But I heard somebody here saying something about if you 55, you shouldn't run for office. That's 3 years from now.
You done, coach? Get out of here.
No,
that's gonna go yell at your boy.
Back it the fuck up, coach. Back it the fuck up.
Hey,
wrap it up, B.
I'll vote for you if Tuke's your VP.
I will only vote for Shaq if he makes Rudy Gobert his vice the vice president.
Nah, not Rudy. JaVale McGee.
Oh, JaVale McGee. Right. JaVale McGee's the only one that shut his ass down from all that clowning.
You know what else I think should be a fun? I don't know why I said fun rule as if we're just playing a game here, but I would enjoy this if they did this as a rule too. Yes, it's only 2 terms, but if you can clear 70% votes, like 70% approval rate, you get a 3rd term.
No. You know what's crazy about that? When Trump became the president 2 days later, that came in the newspaper. They want him to get a 3rd term.
Yeah, well, because that was the whole thing leading up to it. He was saying that like they're gonna break the system, and they were like he's gonna be the president forever after this, and it was all part of the.
You talk about the NFL
it was all part of the doomsday smear campaign by the left. They were like, no, if he gets in, democracy will be over. Like, no, just you Democrats, you're over.
All right,
you're not good at this.
Here comes my one of my new favorite parts of the show here. Oh, everybody find whatever you like to partake in.
Okay.
And let's take a hit.
Time to hit it up.
Oh man.
You heard? It's taking too long. Y'all niggas really smoking.
Wow.
Motherfuckers really smoking.
We got our hit.
I feel like most of y'all really lit up. That was a long ass. He did. He had the dab pen and everything. Look at him. Look at him. He's all relaxed. His eyes drop immediately.
Mind your business. Mind your business. All right.
Potheads. I say that wearing a weed hat.
Practical jokes and relationships. This is what we need to talk about today. Are practical jokes and pranks part of a healthy relationship? So,
exactly,
Coach,
Whitney.
You are the number one person to ask. You're the married person here. What do you think?
Coach said he'd be right back. Coach said he'd be right back.
All right, Jake, you're on back.
What do I got?
There we go.
Because you're next in long relationships here.
Oh, yeah. You're next, Jake.
I've been in the 10-year one, my bad.
Whole married man, family guy.
Without the Peter.
Bro really smoked too. Y'all got fucked up on this show, huh?
Damn. So this is Dale's inside job to be able to smoke online.
This is how he gets away with it. Yeah, he was like, Will keeps making these shows too fucking long, and I need to smoke. So I'm just gonna come up with a segment.
This smoke break.
Yeah, I'm gonna come up with a segment that works in
There
a
we
smoke
go.
break for me.
Practical jokes, Coach. Is this part of a good, healthy relationship?
Depends on what you like.
Absolutely. I am the man. I'm a pest. I am a prankster. I jump out of corners and scare the shit out of people.
Yo, that's my favorite one. I'll just walk into a quiet ass room and be like, it just scare the shit out of shorty. Like,
you have to be on your P's and Q's whenever I'm around.
Okay. There we go. There we go.
I'll Dutch oven the wife in a minute.
Hey, I hope Miss Marie puts the ram around.
I'm crazy with it.
I've seen some stuff online. It's been pretty entertaining. Today I saw a couple. The guy and his girl, they go to pick up their son from school. While she sleep, he paints her eyebrows pop pink. So she gets up from the nap. They drive to the school. He sends her out there to go get the kid. So she's just going out there, pink ass eyebrows.
Yeah, that's dope. That's funny.
She gets back in the car with the kid. The kid, first thing the kid said, "Daddy, did you paint Mama eyebrows pink?"
I like the couple on I think they're on TikTok who he does the balloons filled with shaving cream all over the house. Mm-hmm. And he just keeps catching up with different.
Yes.
Oh my god, bro!
I can watch that hours on hours.
When you get one of the long ones, like the greatest hits version of it, and they just show all of them, is I could spend an hour just watching them motherfuckers. Like he gets the kid involved. The kid hopped out of a fridge once. Like it's just it goes that she was in a cabinet, like just all type of shit. And then the times that she gets him, which is way more rare, but it's funny as shit when she gets him, and. Then the times that he knows she's setting him up and beats it, it's just y'all gotta watch that shit. It's mad funny, man. It's the greatest pranks.
Man, in this world society, man, with phones and everything trying to take over relationships and reality TV shows, yeah, man, practical jokes, man, in relationships, man, you gotta have it. If you can't joke with me, I'm kicking your ass out. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? I'm always joking.
Yeah, the project's too serious. That's what happened with you growing up. No games in there.
Regular humor, we all for it, dog. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Y'all need hugs. No comedians coming out of Fidel's. They would have got shot.
You need a hug with the hands or the stick.
Right.
Yo, man. But yeah,
mad
couples over here with the pranks, and I feel like it, maybe hopefully for everybody doing that, it strengthens your love,
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah,
have
hopefully
fun with
so.
Absolutely. Gotta be able to joke, gotta be able to laugh as well.
Jokes.
I see how some of them you ain't gonna be able to take that joke too well. So
Nah, you gotta do like fun one. Like, don't get crazy. Like when she's in the shower, go in the bathroom, flush the toilet, make it, just little shit like that. Just be a menace.
Throw some cold water over the shower.
Yeah, just over the top. Hook shot. Sky hook that shit.
I dumped the whole ice chest one time.
You know what's funnier? Wait till right before the end of the shower. Bag of flour. Just
That probably get you fucked up.
It might, but she gonna need a 20-minute shower in cold water before she could do it. I'll be gone.
You got 20-minute head start.
Topic escape.
If she calls the bluff, though, it's gonna be a funny scene.
Oh man!
All right, let's take a quick break. When we come back, we're gonna be having the chop up challenge once again. Y'all is back. So
everybody get ready for.
I'll let you know Staple Wax right now. I'm taking it right now. Joe Burrow ain't winning no championship. He can dye his hair all he wants. Something wrong with him. Something wrong with that guy.
I remember back in the day when Reggie Miller and the Indiana Pacers shaved their head for playoffs. You know,
go ahead. For the game, that was their gangster approach. And guess what they did? Guess what happened? They ain't win no title.
The parlay perspective.
This is an emergency message. Stop what you're doing and hit the like button. Also comment and subscribe. Thank you. We now return you to your program.
Welcome back to the Chop Up. And just as I promised, the Chop Up Challenge is back, baby. And today we have the Little Debbie peanut butter cream pies.
What'd you say, honey?
May be familiar with the oatmeal cream pie.
That's good.
Absolutely.
Or the other cream pie.
Hey, bada boom, bada bing.
The only one like that. I'm on a podcast.
But I tell you,
this woman,
this peanut butter cream pie, like that came up, and I was like, okay, I will try that. So
they'll try anything.
I've only seen them in a box.
You heard?
So I haven't seen like the single editions or anything like that. So it'll cost you at least $5 to try it out.
Yes. Yeah, Dale, if I hate this, you owe me $5, remember.
That's what I said last week, Pete Dollar. We're all cream pies. That's how we got here.
You're welcome, Jake. You're welcome. Okay. I gave you a good excuse to go out and get some cream pies.
To the game.
That's a funny name for children, Dale.
All right. So
my man took a bite.
Let's start trying this out, man, and get our thoughts.
Yeah, take care of the heat.
Course,
he got the munchies already.
There we go. I got the munchies, got the hit, got the munchies. There you go.
Hey, he set this up perfectly. He's just like, all right, I'm gonna do a segment where I can smoke, a segment where I can eat.
I know the guy who arranges the show, you know.
His last segment is gonna be just a segment where we're all quiet so he can sleep. That's the final thing that he needs.
Okay, so
I'm about to toot this shit up and go to the kitchen.
That this is my second pack of peanut butter cream pie.
Second pack?
Second pack.
He's like, I had a plan to do this,
so they'll like,
and so I ate all of them and had to buy a new box.
I ate them all.
Oh shit!
So
it's pretty damn big, man.
It's big. It's nice and
huge
soft.
cream pie.
Yeah,
creamy.
Crazy.
It's good.
Hey, disclaimer: I hate peanut butter.
Really?
Loves cream pies though.
It's all in the cream pie. Yeah.
Listen,
it reminds me. It reminds me of a Nutter butter.
Yes. Yes,
I thought,
absolutely.
Yo, Jake, because you've said this joke before, I thought you were gonna be like, reminds me of her. I was like, this motherfucker's going nuts.
You know what?
I don't know. If she tastes like peanut butter, she probably would never get it.
Yeah.
They're good though?
I really enjoy them. For real.
They're doable. They're a little on the rich side.
You ate a whole box and the box. Like,
Cookies.
It's a little bit on the rich side.
It's rich.
That's rich.
Probably it's doable though. It's
good idea.
Good texture. It's not heavy.
Microwave.
Yep.
Milk. Yeah, who didn't think of milk?
Yep.
Come on, guys.
Glass of milk would help.
I don't drink milk.
That's a goddamn good idea. You lactose?
Milk and I, yes, sir. We are not friends.
Oh, he is 80. Yeah, he's on.
It's like
I gotta go to the office tomorrow. I don't need that in my life. sound like some shoes in the damn dryer. No, sir.
Yeah, milk might as well be X-Lax for me.
Every step of coach will be like this.
Nah, it ain't quick. It's fast and aggressive.
All right, hang on. I don't know who said that, but good idea.
No in between.
Yep. But yes, I'm giving
lactate, bro.
I'm giving the cream pies 2 thumbs up, man. This was a good challenge for me.
Aggressive.
You want to put it in there first? Put it in the chat first. So
both thumbs for the cream pie. Aggressive.
Y'all see
what you say, Dale? What are you rating this out of? 5 or 10?
Sure. Let's rate it out of 10. How about that? I'll give it a 9.
You know what? By itself,
I give it an 8.
By itself, it's about a 5. As soon as you did the milk, it went up to an 8. That's crazy. I like that a lot. And it's rice milk too, of all things.
Oh, somebody Mama Renee just reminded me that I actually had a cookie myself to do the test on today, but I ate them day one, the entire thing. So,
that's why we told you to get it the day of the chop up, Will.
Well, you know what? My life is weird.
Y'all notice how all the countrymen got the peanut butter cream pies, right? I said this yesterday.
2 thumbs up for cream pies. That's a movie on porn, I bet. Yeah, exactly. That's why I said aggressive.
Couldn't find it.
And the third leg. Oh man, he got 3 eyes on the prize. I had the Post Malone Oreos.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are really good. Cool. They're basically fucking candy, but they're really good.
Yeah.
But they went on the really, really sweet side of salted caramel.
Hold on. You want to know a story? Speaking of those Post Malone Oreos, because I've seen a bunch of people eating them this weekend. But Friday, which was my payday, I walked into Dunkin' Donuts and I see a box of the Post Malone Oreos. Somebody walked past me and was like, those shits right there are terrible. I just bought them from CVS and I just threw them right there on the floor. Literally right there, just tossed them. Bang. Brand new box. Tossed them in the street. Said those are trash. I said,
imagine wasting money like that.
I heard people say they were good, so maybe
they are good.
Was having a bad.
They're not my favorite Oreo though. My favorite Oreo is the S'moreo. They got a graham cracker cookie and the chocolate vanilla inside. It's fucking nuts. It's the best Oreo ever made. But they're seasonal, and I don't even know if they're bringing them out again, which is extremely sad.
Don't ever try those Oreos. It's got the popping candy in them. This shit was weird.
No, I knew better than that.
Now you tried to chip the Ahoy with the popping candy.
You're doing too much. You're doing too much in a cookie. I knew better than that.
But when it comes to Oreo, the lemon ones reign supreme.
No, nothing lemon cookie reigns supreme anywhere.
All right.
What is happening?
Well, for Valentine's Day, this is an idea. Okay.
Egg?
You can go ahead and get a dozen eggs.
Procreate.
I love you.
Are you getting paid by Kroger on the side and just taking that money for yourself and not sharing? Is that what's happening here? Bro got himself a Kroger deal. Told no one. He's like, yo, I got this podcast. Got a Kroger deal.
According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, they show eggs to be around $4.15 per dozen on average in the U.S.
What are you doing?
What about the egg prices? Have you seen at the grocery store? Have you seen them higher than that?
Is that what this is? It's a play on how expensive eggs are. You went a long way for this. Is all I'm saying. You took the journey.
Valentine's Day, you got egg prices. It all worked, Will. You got to roll with me, Will.
Oh, what? Hold on. Listen here.
Begins with K commercial that you jacked.
Y'all talking about eggs. Come on, dog. Yeah. Y'all talking about eggs. Hold on.
Prop, man.
Hold on. Y'all was done with the prop. Come on, y'all talking about eggs? We on a shortage?
All right, guys. What are you, a fucking baker? What are you doing in the crib, bro?
Ain't gonna break into his house because he got the stash.
Somebody call.
That's why nobody else. Hey, that's why eggs are so expensive. He bought them all.
Listen,
created a fucking dip in the market. It's scarcity.
Listen, no.
Shout out. Bought all the eggs.
Eggs, they want y'all
Dale
to
sucks eggs, facts.
If you say you poor, you can get these eggs. Don't say you rich, and you won't get these eggs. Hey,
so you're Robin Hood.
Eggs. Anybody need eggs on sale local? I got them on deck.
Motherfuckers Robin Hood with eggs.
Hey Dale, since you know so much about eggs, apparently, how come the large eggs cost more than the extra large eggs?
Because the extra large eggs come with some sacrifices.
Y'all ever seen an ostrich egg?
Unfortunately, I have.
Why unfortunate? They're enormous.
Yo, anybody?
And they're gross looking. I saw somebody make a devil egg with one.
Now, have you ever had an ostrich egg sit on your entertainment console for like 5 years before falling and breaking?
There you go.
And bombing your apartment.
you got to answer questions too.
Hold on, I got tons of eggs. I got tons of chicken. I'm the egg chicken man. You know what I'm saying?
I assume there's a surplus at the West End house, and he just takes what's extra. Why do you have this many eggs?
Listen here, I've been blessed to get these eggs. And
do you have like a coop of chickens out back?
I do. You want to see it?
I do.
Hey yo, but nah, man. Hey, if anybody local in the North Shore area, you need some eggs. $2.50 tonight. $2.50 tonight. Dozen eggs.
All right.
You know times are tough when you peddling eggs.
Two can find a. Hey, you know what I just realized with this? Two can find a hustle in everything. I respect you.
I'm hustling the eggs, baby.
He is our resident hustle man.
He's like, hey, yo, the egg market down right
now.
Got
it for cheap.
Just stash eggs.
Go hustle us an ESPN.
Hey, yo, take a picture of this for the show, man. We need a picture
for the gram. For the gram.
You know what I'm saying? What we doing here? Eggs on deck.
All right. Well, we're gonna look at this next video here. This is somebody actually using eggs for the potluck. Check it out.
Oh shit.
Oh, it's oh hell.
Oh no. Is that green bean casserole?
I gotta read it. Hold on, y'all.
Also, those are deviled eggs that are not seasoned. Those are Jake deviled eggs.
Hey, Patrick, tell my guy for $2.50.
All right, listen here, you motherfuckers. You guys keep getting on me about the seasoning and food. We're gonna have a problem. I season my goddamn shit.
Triggered
with the sugar, baby.
Should I season them with raisins?
What about it?
What about it?
All
hey
right.
man, last call. Anybody
I should find a fucking bracket fight shit there.
Anybody need some eggs?
I already have one.
Here we go.
Oh, finding this bracket's gonna be terrible. It was like 3 days.
Deviled eggs, and the devil is a lie.
The devil is a lie.
Deviled eggs, and the devil is a lie.
I was definitely deviled egg out the deviling and no seasoning on it at all. So
just made an egg for breakfast and just threw it on the fucking Super Bowl table and said these are double eggs.
Yo, I had literally like when I worked at Massage Envy in Hyannis, I had that tiniest little receptionist, old lady, sweetest woman in the world. Like whenever you depict a grandmother in television, that's who she is. Like the old white grandmother who's super nice. She would bring in deviled eggs, and she had to stop. It became a problem because the therapist, we were in the back fighting over the eggs because they were that good.
Really?
We was back there like, I only had 2. What do you mean? Like, just.
And how many times did you go to the bathroom and eat them eggs?
What happened?
I said, how many times were you stuck in the bathroom because you ate them damn eggs?
Oh, I was good. We would try to. We just wanted to like mark them. We'd eat them at the end of the day. Yeah, we're not gonna be stagging up the fucking. You can't eat a deviled egg and then go give somebody a massage. It's crazy. You're gonna be dragging breath on their back. Like that's wild turkey right there.
Hey, well, now, Will, that's the joke. As you're massaging them, you fart and you say, "Don't worry, that's normal when you're getting a massage. You release." That wasn't me, though.
Yeah, no.
So,
like awful. He just said gaslight them, make them think they farted. That's crazy.
Gaslight
them. I'll be here all week.
It's a fantastic. I love it.
All right. Now it's time to appreciate greatness.
My face hurts.
Coach, we got Michael Finley. Talk about him.
Yeah. So for me, as I'm probably gonna get blasted for this, I've been a Dallas Mavericks fan since 1981.
Sorry.
I've seen a lot of bad basketball. At one point in time during the 90s, I think for like a 7 or 8 year run, they were the worst sports franchise in America. From a win percentage to perception and reputation, they were the pits. During that time frame, we saw it go from the 3 J's with Kidd, Jim Jackson, and Mashburn. And it just got that's coming off of the days of Mark Aguirre, Derek Harper, and such and such. So we traded Jay Kidd for a little unknown guy from the University of Wisconsin named Michael Finley. And for me, Finley is my favorite Maverick of all time. I know I respect Dirk, he's the greatest, but Finley's my favorite. Reason being, he gave us hope from being able to play somebody halfway decent on a video game to giving somebody a reason, some type of excitement. He come in here, as you see on these videos, he posterized quite a few people.
Oh yeah,
and that's all we had, man.
Right there.
And a lot of people, I was looking, especially on the heels of what just transpired a little bit over a week ago. A lot of people just recently became Mavs fans. If you were around before Dirk got here, and this is all we had, he got us through the dark ages. And I was so glad that they brought him back as an executive. I was sad when he left, but he went and won a ring with the Spurs, so he at least got him some hardware. But for me, Michael Finley would always be my greatness and my favorite Dallas Maverick of all time.
That's your Ricky Davis. He bridged the gap.
Even if he took a bid from Even if he took the bid from Luka, dog, I respect Michael Finley, dog. Real talk, man. Michael Finley, you couldn't say nothing bad about him, man. Honestly, real shit.
Yo, and there's the names he banged on here though. That's Yao. That's Mutombo. Hold on, keep going. This is Bo Outlaw.
No, that's Polinoise. That's Polly.
Was it Polly? Okay, Polly.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a Laker.
White man. That was.
Oh, at least got dunked on 90 times by him.
But he caught quite a few people that are really good too. Yeah. Finley was mad fun to watch, bro. One of my favorite players to watch growing up, just because he was the only good player on Dallas for a little bit there.
And he was pretty available all the time. For a while, he led the NBA in minutes.
And he'll dunk on you, but he can also he'll hit the three on you too. So that made him really fun to watch. Yeah, man. Shout out to Mike Finley, man.
Probably my favorite moment I saw was when he was in high school before he was going off to college. When he was playing Jordan 1-on-1, and he had the greasy curl. He looked like A-Ball MJG. But salute, Mr. Math.
Shout out to Michael Finley.
Shout out to Michael Finley, man. Cramming all them
Michael
big men.
Finley is not dead. He is alive. Isn't he like in the front office?
Yes, he is.
Who asked if he was dead, dude?
Dale.
Okay.
He just don't know anybody in basketball since before his team existed, which is
he probably
since before we.
Don't even know 6 players on the Pelicans.
Before New Orleans existed, since the Pelicans existed, anything before that, he got nothing.
Who did you cheer for before the Pelicans, Dale?
Hope.
No, he's mentioned it a few weeks ago.
I was a Suns fan.
Okay. Gotcha.
So
okay.
Suns and Magic just jumping around the bad teams.
We'll win. We'll win. Hope. That was great.
So today is February 11th. So my next day up should be about 5 weeks from now, right, Dale?
I mean, depending on Jake makes shows, maybe 4 weeks.
Maybe he just ran. Bro, pumed.
Yeah, it should be a month from now. Should be a month from now that you're on deck. 4 or 5 weeks.
Hey, I got an extra special bracket fight for us tonight, though, just so y'all know.
Oh, can't wait. Can't wait.
Honestly, it's kind of crazy that I'm running this because it's like a 45-minute bracket.
Next, or he probably got some smash or pass. But before, let Dale come on. He'll be on, and he'll have whatever things he has here. Want to throw y'all some interesting shit that been occurring in Massachusetts. Actually, one of the craziest court cases going on right now in the state. And there was some kind of, I'm guessing, some justification on this shit. But let me give y'all real quickly into what I'm going to talk about. Karen Reed. I don't know if you've heard her name through your airwaves in Texas or in Ohio, but surely in Massachusetts, because this is where it happened. Her name is Reigning Supreme. She is a girlfriend of an ex-police officer that she's alleged of backing her Lexus SUV into a boyfriend's to him outside of his home, causing a skull fracture and a brain bleed. Believe he died. So for the last few years,
she hit him. How she hit him or ran him with what? She did what?
She ran into him, basically went into the back of the whip and ran him. That's what reports state. But today was, I'm figuring there was some type of trial that went on, and the judge, Massachusetts Supreme Judicial Court, rules that Karen Reed can be retried on all the charges related to the death of her boyfriend, police officer John O'Keefe. Reed's defense team argued that she would not be retried on charges of second-degree murder, claiming the jury had reached an acquittal on those counts during the first trial. So this is actually the second trial today. The court then rejected the defense's argument, stating that there is no public affirmation of a not guilty verdict on any of the charges and that the trial judge is not obligated to inquire about a partial verdict. Now there's a retrial scheduled for April 1st. Wild shit going on. And everybody, literally, this woman has the backs of so many people in the town that they have a Facebook page for her where weekly they throw raffles and contests for her, like canteen and all this extra stuff that's going on. Like lawyer bills and all that stuff for her.
So they don't think she did it?
Yeah. So they have she has a whole bunch of people by her side that don't think she did it. And it's crazy. I met one of the guys who runs her webpage basically through Facebook. I was at a cheerleading competition in October, and I did like some community service for the organization. You know, I passed out raffle tickets and stuff like that. 7:30 in the morning was early as hell. And I met this guy, and he was talking to me, and he was telling me what he does. And he was talking to me more about the Karen Reed situation. But what was crazy was about 35% of the people that walked into that competition that day knew him for this situation. And then people were telling him, like, there's a good thing what you're doing, you know what I'm saying, this and that. And I'm saying here, like, well, if this fucking lady's in fucking court for doing that crazy shit, why are so many people by her side? But I'm thinking they're saying that she didn't do it. So, yeah, crazy situation. But retrial, she's being retried on April 1st. So it's something interesting to look at. If you guys have time, look up the Karen Reed case.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, it was community service, man. So in order to get it free, basically, I did some community service for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. I passed out raffle tickets and stuff like that. Yeah.
Then they took the bracelet off my leg and everything was good. No.
And I got to enjoy the rest of the day. But yeah, man.
All right. Okay, so I had to reboot my computer. My crap was going nuts.
It's all good there. I held you up, dog.
All right.
The eggs.
Guys, time to play Smash or Pass. And this one comes from, guess what store? Kroger. This is a cake decorating robot machine here, right? So you get to, I guess you get the little plain cake from the bakery, and then you place your cake in there, and they'll decorate it for you. Put your name on it or whatever. Smash or pass?
That's interesting.
Smash, instantaneous.
Yeah, I'll smash it.
Hold on.
Because
y'all ain't trust anything else out the machine. Were you trusting they frosted?
No, I'm trusting. I'm trusting the frosting in the writing. For sure. The writing was my number one reasoning, not even the frosting. Now you see another aspect on it. But I would rather them write on the cake than have the random person that's working on a Tuesday that should be working on a Saturday, writing on my cake. That was my reason. But I think the frosting itself wouldn't be a problem in that machine.
Hold on. It's about to be funny though. I know you're not talking about. You got so much cake decoration icing in that cabinet. When I clean that shit out, you're tripping. All you do is got icing. Ain't making no cake. Just keep buying icing. I don't understand.
Yeah, fuck them.
All right. The next one comes courtesy of Jake here. Dr. Pepper jalapeno beef jerky.
Yes, sign me up.
That's a lot going on.
It's just spices. Like Dr. Pepper. What do we know about Dr. Pepper? 23 spices. All right, plus jalapeno. 24. We're in. Let's go.
I love it. I want it. Make it happen.
Jake, I'm gonna introduce you to somebody. It's called Trash Can. Pass on this shit.
I'm with it. Give me that. Give me that. I'll try it. I think it'd be good.
I try a small piece.
Yeah, I'm out on the jalapeno. It'll set me off. I can't do it. I'm pretty sure Bucky's got something like this. No,
you don't do hot food,
I can't do it no more. Can't do it no more. Since what, the age 35 or something like that?
20 years ago. No, I'm kidding.
Oh shit.
All right. And let's see.
Oh, Jake, man, Bob.
Yeah, the irony is, yes, they over season this and then don't season other things. They just got to find a balance, is all.
No, they already got something that season. They don't got to do the job. That's why. They like season shit. They just don't like to season it on their own.
When it's jalapeno considered hot, this man, he be shitting lava.
It's on Scoville. It's up there, but it's on the Scoville chart. So yes.
I mean, honestly, jalapeno on the Scoville chart has gotten beat down by all the like Reaper and Ghost.
Oh yeah, the crazy peppers that they're growing out of hell.
Yeah.
Like, directly.
Hey, we were so happy when science got into the weed game and they made all these great strains. I'm not as happy that they got into the pepper game. They're fucking going nuts.
Exactly, bro. Like it's hot enough right now. We don't need to be inventing anything hotter.
And I'm here for the challenge, so they're just putting me in a spot, is all I'm saying. Like they got me in the corner here.
Okay. All right. And our last one, I guarantee this is gonna be all smash here. Oreo cheesecake stuffed donut burger.
So it's delicious. It's probably delicious, but it will kill you. Like one bite, you may just fucking die.
Hold on, that's official cheese on that shit?
Yes.
Oh my
God. That's like real cheddar.
No, it can't be real. Is that real cheddar in a real burger?
Yeah.
That look like real cheddar, bro.
I thought they substitute everything, and maybe that the burger was cookie. But if that's an actual burger, they need to shoot whoever did this. They can't be giving out, or just like lock them away, so they can't keep making up ideas like this.
I'm gonna be
as like an appetizer type shit. You gotta minimize the size of this shit.
I'd bite it to say I did it, man. I'm sorry.
Come on, people. Y'all are disappointing me in the chat.
Hold on. I'll touch it. I'll touch it to see if it's real. See if it's not a BBL.
Look, hey, listen.
Dale, is that how you test for BBLs too? Is that I feel like that is not.
So me personally, I prefer my arteries to be unclogged, so pass.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm out.
100% pass over here.
Yeah, you knew Canadian bacon.
Nah, I told you I'll touch it.
No, I'm talking about the chat here. It's like 100% pass in chat.
Bobby said he tried.
Yeah,
no.
I'll bite it.
I said I died from that. Okay, died from that. Okay, I thought he said I died for that.
I died for that. I died from that. Yeah, no, I take one bite, see what's going on.
Somebody getting glazed.
Can you imagine this coming out?
Coach.
Just the epic mud butt.
Coach, they put out a sandwich.
He said muck butt.
It is mud butt. But they put out a sandwich with chicken as bread.
Yeah,
and
that's true.
Everyone bought it.
Did you try it, Will?
What am I? Judas? Yeah, I tried it.
I wasn't.
What question was that?
The fuck you mean?
Offended. I had to know.
Oh man.
For science. It was for science.
For science.
Someone put jalapeno in Dale's spicy mud butt. Yeah. Hey, that's why I got a bidet for shit like this. Pun intended.
Twinkle, twinkle.
Yeah.
Yo, last call. If anybody local, dog, need some eggs, let me know, man. If you here in the North Shore on the beam, let me know, dog. Got eggs on deck, man.
It's sanitary egg marathon.
Yeah, it's an egg infomercial.
2 IRS, man. You get $1 more with your men. You heard?
I was speaking of the bidet, I was at a bar once and a bunch of frat boys, and I was too drunk to understand at the time, but they asked me, crimpled or folded? And I was like, the fuck are y'all talking about? Because I could be angry drunk, especially if a white boy's asking me questions I don't think I need to be asked. But I was just like,
trust me, I know.
And then my homie tapped me on the shoulder after and was like, he means toilet paper, folded or crumpled. How do you do it? Folded or crumpled. And then I turned around and was like, neither. I got a fucking bidet, man. I got the cleanest ass on the block, bro. Leveled the whole room of frat boys. That shit was funny as hell. But seriously though, crumpled or folded?
Hold on. I fold my shit like all truth, dog. Look at go to all truth. All truth. So all truth one time, he had the tissue, right? He's like, all truth.
He had like a tutorial on how to do it.
This was on IG or this was on
a few years. I think it was during COVID, actually. Yeah, it was during COVID. Actually, it was like my first year on the show with the fellas. I think it was IG. He was literally showing his children how to preserve toilet paper, basically.
There you go.
And
he was.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta wash your hands.
Like on some jail shit? I think he was doing some jail. I don't remember. I can't remember anything. But yeah, man. The answer's folded. If any of you are crumpling, you're fucking animals.
I use wet wipes.
Just destroying his septic system.
You talking about
no. I got my own separate trash can to go in there.
That's fucking worse.
Gross. That's gross. What are you from South Texas?
What the fuck was that? He wipes his ass and just throws it in the trash? What are you, a fucking dog? Do you pick it up with a plastic bag, nigga? What are you talking about?
My man clogging his toilets up with the
No, he said he's not clogging the toilet because he throws it in the trash like a fucking animal.
Man, my man's out here scooping shit.
Yeah, your bathroom smells like a litter box, huh?
Wild.
he thought he was making it better with that one.
Hey yo. Somebody said toilet paper is a product you can't be cheap with. Listen,
that'll tear your asshole apart.
That's true.
Had your asshole looking like Freddy Krueger's face. Like, nah, hell no. Like, you gotta get the soft stuff, man.
Oh shit, that shit is crazy.
And it gotta be 2-ply.
2-ply. I got a joke that I can't tell on air. And it's me saying that, but I'm gonna tell y'all after about 2-ply. It's a whole thing, bro. But yeah, sorry, folks, I had to hide that from y'all. But all right, we gotta play my song.
Yes, I was about to get into that. We're about to get into the bracket fight, so let's do it.
Bracket fight. I'm ready. Bracket fight.
Felicitations, malefactor.
All right, folks.
What we got today, man?
We have an extra special bracket fight today. So I'm cheating a little bit, but I found the workaround. It's funny. From the conception of the chop up, I think by the first week, we just wanted to talk about everything. But I think by the second show, me and Coach had decided we were banning all sports from the chop up because that was the point of the chop up, was to get away from every single other show that we do about sports, which is all of the other ones. I've shot down Jake many times trying to bring in sports topics. So he might try to give me shit here, but he brought this one. But I believe that it transcends sports. So we're going to do this anyway. This is a bracket fight about the biggest stories on this list, which is teeny tiny. I'll be back. Gotta make it bigger.
That's what she said.
Yeah, tell me about it. No, that's not how this works.
Hit control and scroll.
I'm doing that, you monster. It's on a different window, though, that's doing something much different. All right, I know what I got to do. Sorry, folks. We'll be back. Somebody talk.
All right, we're going to talk here, man. Like, share, subscribe. SCWF TV. Like, share, subscribe. BS and Band Media. If you need your taxes completed, Metawatt IRS, we will give you $1 more than any other tax agency that wants to file your taxes. Now, if it's somebody from the hood, purple tax, we got y'all. $1 more. Remember that. So, you know how we do out here. You can eat cookies up. I didn't have no peanut butter cream pie tonight. You know what I'm saying? I guess my town's too rich to have them. We have everything else but that. Maybe too poor. I don't know. But these cookies that I got right here, 10 out of 10 because I made them. So, you know, I'm going to have people thrown in jail for what? What I'll do? Oh, I'm not charging. I'm
hey, yo, Dale.
$20 for taxes, dog. Come through.
Where's Dale? Without Dale when you need him.
Oh, he said he had to bounce.
Oh, he's like gone?
Yeah.
I love that you answered it twice. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Order a king cake from Little J's Donuts or birthday cake from our
That's why we brothers.
Y'all know what Dale went. I'm gonna tell you exactly what Dale went. He went to go do the tush push real quick.
He went to do the brotherly shove. Oh, no.
Oh yeah. He had to drink before the show. He had to hit on the show. He's feeling some type of way.
He had everything lined up. He wasn't fucking around
early before Valentine's Day, Dale. Get it in, Dale.
There's a bed with rose petals and candles all around it with his name on it, right? Yo,
and his son right
with a booster seat on the side.
Booster seat. The stepping stool to get onto the bed is crazy.
He's gonna give me when you get back.
Y'all fucked up.
Oh shit!
That's fucking crazy. It's in the booster seat. Hey yo. Oh shit.
It's the lollipop.
Y'all ain't no good. Ain't none of y'all shit, man.
Oh man.
All right, I think I'm almost ready. Hold on.
Oh shit. Jake still with us?
I'm right here.
Jake stayed. Yeah, Jake was
Why
like,
you quiet, Jake?
I'm not going nowhere.
Cause Jake on that ride too. He about to go do the Brotherly show too.
Jake's like, hurry it up. Time to shove.
Hold on. Ladies be all like here, like come in, right behind you. Like, you sure you don't
like they got a pistol for it. Just a vibrator.
The shit that gets talked the second he leaves is the best thing ever. That's how he talks so much shit all the other times. Y'all don't see the behind the scenes stuff. He talk a lot of shit behind the scenes.
Nah, fuck that. He can get all the smoke because of them crayons. All the smoke. Yo, I needed him to be here.
Oh shit. I'm in fucking tears.
All right, you know what? I'll just pull it up and tell you what each one is. That's how we're gonna do it. Because this is me.
It's all good, man. We got ghetto bracket fights, we got ill bracket fights. As long as we get a bracket fight, it's all that matters.
Yeah, that's the truth. It is the truth. They just want to fight. They just want to fight. Hold on, let me get
love everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Actually, Coach, can you
on it right now?
This will pop up easier on your side. It's in the chat right now. I'm
on it right now.
Not this one, but the.
Let's see.
It might be easier for you to pull up. I can't imagine why. Maybe I'm just an idiot.
I got you, brother.
Okay, it's a little better than mine. I can see it. Nice. There we go. And I can see everybody. Okay. All right. So in our first matchup, we got the passing of Kobe versus Oscar Pistorius murders, which was the more shocking story of the time.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't even know who Oscar Posterior was until the story even came out.
Blade Runner.
Bro said Oscar Posterior.
You know, listen here, man. I've heard both of these stories, but me being biased, the Kobe Bryant story is always it's gonna be more shocking to me because of how I got it, and of course how everybody else got it. But I'm at work trying to get out of an early shift, you know, and then a bunch of stuff coming up in the afternoon, talk about hoaxes and all that stuff. So yeah, shocking to me is Kobe's.
I angrily told a random fan at Fenway to shut the fuck up. Oh, no, not at Fenway. Where was I? I was somewhere, but I didn't believe them because how crazy this was. I didn't believe that shit. Yeah, Kobe got the Luka reaction. Was way bigger because, look, he's our hero. He's a hero to so many kids, and we grew up watching him. He was, despite my favorite player being Iverson, Kobe probably a bigger, well, not a bigger influence, but just as big as influence on me in how I played ball and my goals for playing ball. Shout out to Kobe, man. That hit harder than anything else on this entire list, which in my opinion is why it's number one seed. So, all right. Can somebody keep, I guess I can write these down.
I got it.
You write it down? Because it's not a real bracket, so we can't really. All right. Next, we got the Michael Vick scandal versus the MLB steroids. This makes sense for an 8-9. These are both huge, and they both are similar vein in terms of attacking the integrity of the game. But me personally, Vick was my favorite athlete of all time, and he was at the peak of his career. That being said, the steroids affected the game more. Not even close.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the steroids, too.
I went steroids as well.
Yeah,
I'm with it.
Steroids. I thought steroids were legal before this time.
I know, right? Before the whole shit came out, we were like, "Oh, they weren't allowed."
We weren't allowed to do this shit. Hold on, so we can't cheat to hit home runs? Home runs are the best part of the game. Shit.
Bobby, you spelled "saved" wrong. It saved the game of baseball.
I wasn't too shocked about Michael Vick's scandal because I mean, not even in fucking put a downpour on it, but I'm from the Tri area, so I might have seen a dog or two get killed in that style before. So.
Yeah. Dog fighting is huge. What it was huge down here growing up.
Yeah. All right. Next we got. So this is where I think they start to get kind of. Oh, you know what? No, I went the wrong way too. I'm gonna go across now as well. We're gonna go to Tiger Woods versus Luka to LA. So the Tiger Woods scandal versus Luka to LA. This was crazy for me because the bigger overall story definitely is Tiger Woods. It is the most squeaky clean athlete we had seen to that point. He dominated a fully white sport, not kind of white sport, a fully fucking white sport. He dominated as a black man in America. He's whatever you think LeBron or any of these other people were in terms of living up to hype that was built up, he is all of those things too. Because we saw him putting at 2 years old on the not the Howard Cosell show, whatever the late night show was way back when. We saw him there with his dad. Like, he was the prodigal son.
Johnny Carson show. Yeah, we saw him putting on the Carson show. Like, bro, he said, Tiger, my Asian brother, and he's Asian. He was checking off so many boxes, bro. But when that shit all crashed down, it was crazy. But Luka to LA doesn't even make any sense. I'm still shocked by it. So I'm gonna let y'all pick on this one because I'm still thinking on which one I'm picking here.
I'm gonna take Tiger's scandal, dog. You mentioned it right off the bat. My man was black and Asian, and then when everybody thought he was on top of the world and could do no wrong, my man went black. He went black. He went black. You know, scandals and infidelity and crashing.
He let that thing get him.
Let the thing get him. Let that pool get you. So I'm gonna go Tiger Woods.
Thank God I was muted.
He dabbled his pinky. He dabbled his pinky in that white girl, and that's it. What happens?
It's not shocking to me that Luka got traded to LA because I did have a 5-year window on Luka to be gone from Dallas anyway. As I several times on past shows. So I'm not.
Yeah, but like you were saying, he was gonna leave. No one saw him being traded. That's like another level of
real quick because I had to go take care of something really quick. Did you do Vic in MLB and then move to the Tiger LA one?
I did skip over, yes.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss a whole lot of anything. For me, it was Tiger Woods. The Tiger Woods one came out of left field. I understand the shock value of Luka.
This is funny.
Yeah.
It was Snow get frostbite. Yeah, I'm still feeling my hands.
Yeah. hey, as am I, actually. As am I.
I ain't playing with no more Snow. You heard?
Yeah.
I'm gonna stomp on Snow the next time I see it.
That'll get you in the same place. Anyways, all right. So, what did y'all choose? That was bigger here. You took Tiger.
I took
Coach.
Luka, of course.
A little too close to home, huh? Jake,
I took Tiger.
You took Tiger. So my number one criteria for this, especially because of the chop up, is it transcending sports. Luka's enormous. Not sure it transcends sports. I'm gonna go Tiger here. So that means Tiger got the win on this one. All right. Now we got the Penn State University scandal.
Clapping sounds.
Yeah, not the good ones. NBA versus NBA rigged the game. So the Tim Donaghy thing. For me, this is very easy. Children were harmed and like generations of them. So this is the Penn State scandal for sure. The rigged games, like obviously we know it's more than the one ref, but also like maybe it was just the one ref. Like who knows?
Yeah, it's inconclusive.
Is it what?
It's inconclusive. Those are just the ones that got caught.
Right. They're definitely probably more, but like to what scale and like what level are we on? And we also haven't seen a bunch of like like we've seen more shit that we questioned in like NFL coach reffing recently than we have in the NBA. The NBA, they just suck at it. It's a tough sport to.
What was more shocking? Short term, it was the NBA, of course, rigged games, because I was in 6th grade with my social studies teacher. My social studies teacher had us watch the rerun of every single game of that finals in which they said that the Lakers were cheating. And he
what grade was this?
Teacher. Huh? He had a bad teacher.
What grade was this?
My 6th grade.
No wonder you like to gamble.
Shout out to my teacher, Mr. Clark, dog. No bull. Mr. Clark being there.
Clark's
Hold on. Taught us how to gamble the Kentucky Derby. All that shit.
Yo, bleep his name. You look at that man fired if he's still around, bro.
He's been not around. He good. Listen here.
Besmirching that man's name.
I've been out of middle school, been out of high school. We here. So shout out to my man. Nah. My guy was a guy, man. He was ill, man. He didn't teach us how to gamble on the Kentucky. He had us watch the Kentucky Derby, but he betted on it. But he didn't teach us any gamble on it. But we watched it.
It's just getting worse. It's just getting worse.
But the Lakers series, he definitely was on the verge. He was definitely on the saying that it was rigged, and he felt it was rigged. So he would like with the VHSs, he would rewind certain stuff and be like, "Y'all don't think that was blatant?" or stuff like that. So it was kind of interesting. But the PSU scandal for real, man. I'm gonna take that as an answer, man. An old man staying that long, as Will said, we should have a cutoff. And Dale said earlier, there should have been a cutoff for this man being coach. And then that shit came out. So yeah, I'm gonna go PSU.
P. Dollar, did you get Clark Kent mixed up with Bruce Wayne?
I think so. When I'm thinking about Miss Clark, I'm thinking about Mr. Clark, they beating up Kid Joe in the cafeteria.
Oh, that's probably what he meant then. I don't know the Batman part. All right, so now we got the Penn State scandal, definitely.
Absolutely.
He does keep digging. He said to keep digging.
Yes, keep digging, dog. Find a goal, baby.
All right, I got the Penn State scandal. Now we got the Hernandez murders versus the COVID shutdowns. This is crazy because in the sports world, the Hernandez one was huge and it kind of transcended sports a bit, but nothing transcends a global pandemic. I'm gonna go COVID here.
And this is not due to favoritism, was the Hernandez murders, and it's only because of what we found out later and as the years progressed, because it did transcend. But Will's kind of right about this whole COVID thing. I can see where you're going. And it's not me being overcast. I just think that everything else that's come out since 2012, 2013, whatever it was, I think that whole story, mystery, everything about the whole thing that ended up coming out, it's wild. So I'm going with the Hernandez murders.
What's funny is in the hood, his story doesn't even register because this is the story so often. So, like, it's not like when we saw this happen, we were like, nobody was shocked. We were like, oh, yeah, he was in that blood gang life. He was doing things like that. And, yeah, he probably killed somebody. That's not even kind of crazy. So, like, it wasn't really crazy. Plus, this happens in sports. We've seen other Ray Caruth, fucking Bison Dele. Like, we've seen all this type of shit before that we saw where Hernandez. It was a little crazy because it happened to the Patriots, which was a dynasty at the time, which was kind of nuts. He also came from another dynasty in college, a mini one with the Florida Gators. So, like, yeah, it was weird. But, COVID shut down the planet.
Yeah, so, man. Yeah. Aaron Hernandez, man, killed a fellow Bostonian, which was probably, like, the craziest shock because the guy was local and a lot of people knew him. But yeah, I think the NBA was the only sports league shut down. When it shut down, I think every other sports league went. With no fans, but it went.
Hockey shut down for a little bit too, I believe.
Okay, well, we don't give a shit about hockey.
It's so
I'm gonna shut down.
Right in front of our Jake? Jesus.
He just rolled right past it.
Like, Juggernaut just ran that shit. Travis Henry out here.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. COVID got the win here. Try the virus. All right, now going back to the other side. Manti Te'o's fake girlfriend or Andrew Luck's retirement. Again, only one of these transcended sports.
Manti Te'o, man. If you have not watched that documentary on Netflix, that shit's crazy.
It's fucked up. It's weird. It's all weird.
You feel sad for the guy.
Yeah, yes, and also you're a professional athlete. Get bitches somewhere else, bro. Like how you let yourself get catfish? I have no idea.
Right.
Now, to his defense, this is at the beginning of the whole catfishing thing, so it's still a pretty new concept.
It was a new concept on like a national level, but motherfuckers have been like when this happened, 2010, internet was been out, bro. People been doing this shit.
Nah, but in terms of the athletes, when we say they're different than us, they really not. Because at that time, when Facebook started popping in the air like that, everybody was on Facebook, dog. So this man And the guy that was trying to transcend was he second? He was the runner up for the Heisman, right? He didn't win a Heisman.
He's a Heisman candidate, All-American linebacker at Notre Dame. He had to crawl over 8 pussies to get to the computer to even get catfished. He's wilding for this.
My man was the tribal chief, dog, before the tribal chief. Man,
yeah, nothing tribal chief about this motherfucker. He got played. He a sucker. But I do feel bad a little bit, man. Nobody wants to deal with that. I think the real reason he got played out is I think the little sugar in the tank, and that's why it was more difficult for him. I think because remember it came out, but it came out that it was a guy. It came out that it was a guy, but he was doing a girl's voice. Like, he may be able to do a girl's voice, but is he gonna be able to play a woman entirely? Probably not. Which means your attraction was really to a dude. Just is what it is. I ain't judging. I'm just saying that's what it was. But I think that's why it was more difficult for him when it came out. I think that's why he just went with I think it was either that or tell people, yeah, I like cock. And so I think he couldn't do that.
Wowzers.
I think he couldn't do that and still play football. So instead, he just had to eat the bullet and say, I got catfished. That's what I think happened. But either way, it kind of sucks. How long was his career? Wasn't he still around recently? I saw him on a roster like last year.
A couple of years back, he was with the Saints. I know that.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
He played from 13 to 16 with the Chargers, 17 to 19 with the Saints, 2020 with the Bears.
Okay.
Oh, and his last year was 2020?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
See, Michael said. And nasty.
They should have just linked up as like friends. Chill out, y'all. All right, so now we got
now he's married with 2 kids.
Okay, so he went back in the closet. All right,
is it catfish wife? Catfish kids? Huh? Catfish kids with a catfish wife?
I just want to know did he check her? I want to know, did he check her like ID when he got with her? Like,
does he know these kids are his? Are those kids really his?
He's like, sorry, old habits. It's been rough.
Damn, man, Ty, man. Sorry, man.
Do you have a birth certificate?
Congrats.
Lance Armstrong versus the A-Rod trade to the Yankees. This is Lance for me.
Lance
Armstrong.
Yeah, we all knew A-Rod was going to leave.
Yeah,
Lance Armstrong.
Like the Yankees, they buy all their talent anyway, outside of Mariano, Jeter, and
I still got my Live Strong band.
Oh,
my Live Strong band, baby.
I'm gonna go Armstrong here. What y'all got?
I got Lance.
Dog. This man, he fucked a lot of people up with this shit, dog.
Here's the thing, though. I don't think what he did was wrong. I think if given the opportunity, he would and should do it again because he helped way more people than cheating hurt. In fact, when they tested the rest of the fucking field, like 80% of them were juicing anyway. So all he did was cheat against cheaters.
No,
it's the same steroid thing.
I think what he caught flack for was more like the disease shit. And motherfucker,
he caught flack because he was a symbol of this disease, and then he cheated. But at the end of the day, he raised money to fight cancer, millions and millions and millions of dollars.
Right,
it's a net positive. It's a net positive.
All proceeds went to those steroids, man. But yeah, all the proceeds went to those steroids.
Nah, hell no. He was good. they were paying him. He said, "Losing you, wait, what?
Losing your nuts."
Oh, he lost his nuts.
Yeah, he lost his nuts. Kept riding though. Honestly, like on that bike all the time, no wonder he lost his nuts. Like I thought that was an obvious outcome for that shit.
But now we got to this. Just now, did you go biking last weekend? P Dollar, he went biking on Sunday.
Did you crash like me? Yeah. Oh, you didn't crash like me.
That's the only thing one knows how to do on a bike.
That's my go-to move. It's my finisher. The crash. All right, now we got the decision versus Astros cheating. 79.
The decision.
You're out of your mind, guy. I go 3 miles with just pedaling, and I'm ready to fucking crawl home. So I got an e-bike.
I'm gonna go decision too, man. The fact that he was at a Boys and Girls Club doing this shit, it was shocking to me, man. And then he chose the Miami Heat, which was even more shocking. I knew he was leaving, but when he chose the Miami Heat, I was like, what the fuck?
He also flipped an entire sport on its head by doing this.
He did.
he not only flipped how like the landscape of the league was, but then he flipped how athletes approach shit and the power that they have. He showed everybody how to do it.
One thing though, I'm a count LeBron James on, and I mean for everything that people talk about that doesn't go his way, or want to hate on him, discriminate. This man here obligated to all his contracts and then made moves when the contract wasn't up no more and there was no room for spacing. So I want to shout him out on that because technically he did his due diligence with Cleveland, and it was a crazy way to do it. It was shocking, but he's done.
He always runs his contracts. He always plays his hardest out there. The only real criticism for him is in terms of the team is just when he leaves the team in shambles. Whenever he leaves, they're fucked.
Or free or fucking or trade deadline. I want more pieces.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. Like he empties out their cupboard while he's there, and then when he leaves, he said, "That's your problem. Like I'm out." But all right. So we got all those. So now we should have Kobe's passing versus, I believe, MLB steroids won.
That is correct.
All right. So Kobe's passing versus the MLB steroid story.
I am
still going to go with Kobe being right.
I'm gonna go with Kobe being Jake's.
Jacqueline?
Yes,
Kobe.
Real name Jake. Jacqueline. Yeah, Mamba. All right, Mamba wins that one as well. So then next we would have Tiger Woods. Oh wait, yeah, Tiger Woods versus
Penn
Joe
State
Bob
scandal.
Penn State scandal.
Penn State.
I'm going. That's a tougher one actually.
I'm going Penn State on that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Penn State here too. Kids were involved.
I'm gonna go Tiger Woods on this one.
I'm going Penn State.
Yeah, Penn State transcends the sport, in my opinion. All right, so we got Penn State, and then now down here we got I believe COVID versus the decision.
That is correct.
What versus the decision?
Oh wow, you picked Tiger over the Penn State, huh? Wow, Bobby, fascinating.
I didn't know, and I understand why he's saying that too. I want to go back into it real quick because though it started a crazy downfall for like sports, I feel like a lot of people at school started doing this shit, like the Michigan State scandal and all that shit. There's scandals everywhere. Tiger shocked us because this is the best guy in the game, and then this shit happened. So it was a shock in that way. So anyway, anyone is not wrong, but I feel like in the sense that the PSU, though, we do care what happened. That was shit that been going on. People been doing that shit.
That thing, for me, that's why it was so much bigger because, like I said, it was even bigger than the sport. We had people, there was victims far out of the sport by then. I mean, that were talking about this shit, and it's just crazy, man. Yeah, Tiger's huge because he's the guy, but also Penn State's the school, one of these schools. Like, so it was crazy that happened there. I'm gonna go Penn State here. So we got one Penn State, one Tiger. Oh wait, no, this is
Penn State
already gone. This is decision. This is COVID versus the decision.
Yeah, yes. COVID versus decision. I'm gonna go with COVID.
I'm gonna go with COVID.
Yeah, I'll go with COVID as well. That shit was global, bro. And then we got Manti's fake girlfriend versus Lance Armstrong steroids.
I'm gonna go Manti fake girlfriend.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Lance. Just affected more people.
I'm going Manti.
Jakey?
Manti.
Fascinating. You guys need to get out more.
I don't leave my house.
I'm antisocial.
Manti-social, one might say.
Pause.
Hey, yo. All right, so now we got back up to the top. If I can try to remember all of this. Now we got Kobe's passing versus
versus
Tail.
Yep. Kobe.
Yeah,
Kobe, dog. Man, Ty, you could have had any girl in the world, dog.
Yeah, we lost a life. He is an idiot. That's all that was. All right, and then on the other side, so Kobe going to the finals as usual. On the other side, we got what made it? Is it
Penn State against COVID?
Penn State versus COVID. And I'm gonna go COVID, which just proves that was like the worst fucking year possible because COVID and Kobe were the same year at one point. Like they were both running concurrent.
Yeah, because
2020 was crazy.
2020 was going on around the same time, and then I think COVID a month and a half later was official.
That's what I'm saying.
It's crazy. Yeah. Sad, man.
Hell of a way to start a decade.
So that would leave the championship matchup being COVID and Kobe, which I would just split the difference and say they are the same. They happen at the same time. They both hit us. We both had to deal with this shit at the same exact time, and it was all awful. So
in the NBA, in the 10 seed, and I'm gonna tell you why the 10 seed's in this as well. It's a three-way dance for the championship. Because if it wasn't for the NBA's rigged games and Kobe's passing, we wouldn't have had the Lakers as a champion that year. So shout out to all three.
The rigged games had nothing to do with nothing.
Kobe, The
rigged game? Why? What?
Because Kobe's death, the Lakers won that chip, and then in one of those games, they brought out the black jerseys with the Kobe Bryant emblem on them. They was playing for Kobe basically.
Yeah, what they got to do with the rigged games?
Nobody thinks that shit was rigged.
No, what you just added up.
No,
to do with nothing.
No, the way people talk about that shit is, Mickey Mouse Trophy feel like it was rigged. LeBron wanted everybody to come back. LeBron wanted to come back and play basketball, so everybody basically didn't get a vote. It was LeBron's vote to come back and play. LeBron had his team juvenated to play. You got to remember.
I heard plenty of things about the bubble champion. I heard plenty of things about the bubble championship. I ain't never heard nobody say it was rigged though. But whatever. All right. But yeah, I got Kobe over COVID or COVID over Kobe is pretty much the same thing. We both got tortured at the same time. But yeah, this is a great bracket, Jake. Way to find one.
I tried.
You did a good job. I like this one.
This bracket was trash. This bracket was rigged. I'm playing. Good bracket.
You think it's rigged? But I'm guessing we doing shout outs?
Yes, sir. Shout out to you fellows, man. Go ahead, Jake.
Oh, I said shout out to Toots Plug. Shout out to the crowd. Shout out to Dale. Great show tonight, even though I was late as normal.
Shout out to the eggs.
Bless you.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Jesus,
shout out to the Eggman. Shout out to the Eggman. Shout out to the IRS.
Shout out to the Eggman. Yo, you know whose nickname is the Eggman from our childhood?
Robotnik.
Sean, yeah, him too. Sean Chandler. Sean Chandler is like when he went to the West Coast, he became a crip and all that shit. He was the Eggman.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all want an egg? I'm about to toss one of these eggs out the window, dog.
You wasting eggs. Come on.
I dare you to take a bite of it. I dare you to take a bite of it right now.
Yeah, bite a raw egg. Yeah, bite a raw egg if you real.
I'd rather tap one on my head than fucking bite it.
Show us how hard boiled you are. Get it? Play on eggs.
Hard boiled. You're a fool for that.
Pause.
You're a fool for that. Hard boiled. You're a fool for that. That's an insider. He's a dummy.
Shout out to my daughter's team for winning by 72 points tonight. Yeah, Bobby. Shout out to your daughter's team for mopping 78-6. Lord.
What a travel.
That is crazy.
Shout out to you fellas as always. Y'all knocked it out the park. Tuesday nights are always extremely fun. Shout out to Natty, Murillo, Bobby, Anthony, Piedala, Mama Renee, Whitney, Bernard, and Andrea. And as always, if I forgot anybody, my apologies.
Or he just forgot.
Your bro was in here for a second. You get him?
I got him.
Okay, good.
They go fast 81.
Where bro at? Hey, yo, bro, what up, dog? I got the
He's down there starting trouble. His Uncle Ruckus ass.
They don't want to let y'all in here. Everybody got shout outs?
See, look, see? I told you. And he said that before he got to my comment on the feed. You know, with delayed.
Everybody get their shout outs?
Everybody get their shout outs, dog.
Stop
Hey,
that.
who run the world? Ninjas. Yeah.
Why'd you add the ER to ninjas?
All right, y'all ready?
That's
Hey,
wild. With a crayon.
Yeah.
Hey,
Ninjas
all right.
with a hard ER. That's crazy.
all right, real quick.
Hard
Y'all ready?
R. Ninjas. Yeah.
Hey, y'all ready? You ready?
Yeah.
What you got?
Lambskin on 3.
One.
Lamb 2, 3. Lamb.
Thanks for watching our show. Remember to subscribe for more shows on the network. Smash the like button, share, and comment.